Good morning. It is oh my gosh, I don't even know. Is it day 33? I think it's day 33 on the PCT. It's about 7 a.m. Just getting started. I had a really nice morning chatting with my, what would you say, campsite mates. I met a very nice family from LA. Husband and wife hiking with their 5-year-old son. He's adorable. I really wanted to interview them so everyone could meet them, but they're not big on social media, and that is completely understandable. So we just chatted, had a nice morning, and now I am off. I will be soon hitting 400 miles, so that's awesome. And then water in a mile, so I have to gotta fill up on that. The plan today is 18 miles, which is a bit ambitious, especially considering my feet. I did retape my right Achilles and my right heel and arch for the plantar fasciitis, so hopefully that helps a little better. I'm stretching more and making sure to roll my feet as much as I can. Actually not stretching a ton because I don't think that's good for it to overstretch, but just getting started in the morning, getting a good stretch in and a little warm up. So anyway, that's the plan for today. I have not checked out the water situation past this next water source, so I'll figure that out and be on my way. 400 miles! I cannot believe it. I have never hiked 400 miles on one trail before. This is so cool. 400 miles! Now, I suppose you could quibble and say, since we had to skip that fire closure, which was almost 18 miles, that I haven't hiked 400 miles on one trail. However, we had that long walk around yesterday, which was, I don't know, added a few miles, not 18, that's for sure. And hey, I've gone the wrong way a couple times and done a couple side trails that I didn't need to do, so we're probably close to even, plus walking around town and all that. I guess you can't get too strict on this trail because of the fire closures and frog closures and whatever else. It's interesting, there's a lot of people that just like, oh, I'm going to skip this section, either because they want to keep up with the schedule or they want to keep up with their friends or whatever it is. And I'm not necessarily judging that. It's not what I expected. There's some people who are super strict and they want a continuous footpath and they are doing whatever they can to get, to just walk. Either they walk on the closed section of the trail or they walk in the closed section of the road, or they're doing a road walk all the way around the closed sections. But I just feel like that is too much. For me, I wanted to hike and experience this trail, and that's what I'm doing. So that's good enough for me. Everybody has their own plan and their own level of what's good enough, I guess. But I am super happy about the morning, about the day, about the week, about this whole thing. And I love it so much. And there's some more poodle dog bush. I'm not happy about poodle dog bush. Now I see why people say it looks like a poodle dog. For some reason, in any of the photos identifying it, I couldn't really tell what it looked like. But that is unmistakable, which is a good thing. It is so nice not to be hiking in snow and slush and water. However, I can tell that's going to come with the trade-off because as I'm getting into lower elevation, it's starting to feel a little warmer a little earlier, and I'm probably going to be complaining about the heat soon. As much as I complain about things, I love every second of this. It's just that the heat is hard for me. Oh, an injury update. No pain in my shins whatsoever. I probably could stop wearing the compression sleeves, but I don't know if they could maybe be helping my Achilles. Both of my Achilles, but especially my right, just are kind of burning all the time. I don't think that's good. I'm trying to massage them, keep them taped for support, and stretch a little bit, but not too much. And then both of my heels feel quite bruised, which I'm assuming is plantar fasciitis. My right one is way worse. So I have that taped, and I'll probably tape my left one shortly. But the tape does help. I think that I let the other tape go too long and it lost its tension, so it wasn't helping as much. When I retaped it this morning, it definitely feels quite a bit better. So hopefully that'll keep going. After spending the whole day wrapped up with my feet wrapped up in Christy's heated blanket, the next day hiking, I had no pain in my heels. And I don't know if it was because I was hiking on snow and it wasn't as hard on my feet as rocks, excuse me, or if it was just the rest, or if it was from the heat. But for whatever reason, nothing hurt that day. And I was really happy. But then first thing the next morning, it all kind of came back. So my goal is for it not to get worse, and I'll be able to handle that, and then hopefully it will start to get better. There's a beautiful section of trail this morning. Love it. Sounds like the water sources are all a little bit iffy today, but there's some definite ones at least 10 miles from each other, so that's no issue. I'm going to get water in about 1.5 miles here. I said 1 mile earlier, but I was wrong. And then after that, if the seasonal streams are all dry, there's still a reliable source in 10 miles. So that's fine. All right, I'll check in later. This is Camp Glenwood. It's a private cabin, but they allow PCT hikers to use their victuals. So that's always a treat on the trail. Thank you, Camp Glenwood people. Dad's Club, even better. A mountain wilderness experience for youth. Awesome. So I've seen a bunch of these popping out of the ground. And little Rumi told me what they were called, and now I forget. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. And here is the next water source. This little piped spring here. So theoretically, I can open the valve and water will come out. Hooray! There was a little creek with a tiny little waterfall with fresh water at mile 10.9. So I sat there and filtered water while I ate lunch, which was 2 tortillas with peanut butter and some Cheez-Its. And now I have 6.6 miles till camp, and it's only 12:30. So I'll probably get there at 4:30. So that'll be nice to have a little extra time to relax. And it's beautiful at the moment. Ooh, as I fall down the hill. Lovely. Another hiker named Half that I keep crossing paths with ended up catching up to me at lunch. And then the couple from Portugal, Jukebox and Miguel, I believe, and somebody else, I'm not sure what his name is. And then they went on to eat lunch at the top of this, and I filtered my water. Now, it's 3:26 and I just came up on 18 miles today. And it's hot out. There's no shade at camp, but I'll be right once I get my tent up. It's funny. I feel like I should keep going since it's only 3:30. This isn't the ideal campsite. It's very, no shade. It's very sunny. And it's a little bit sloped, but my feet are hot and there's hot spots and I don't want to develop blisters, and I've gone 18 miles and I'm done. Well, I've had such a nice afternoon. I think I've literally spent 3 hours in here in my tent just hanging out, talking to my best friend, texting people, watching videos, working on videos. When I first got in here, I was like, oh no, that was a big mistake, because this campsite is completely exposed and it was really hot and sunny and there was no shade. But I put up my sun umbrella, which did get kind of jerry-rigged and fixed a bit, and it held up, and I stuck it to my tent, the top of the tent, and that helped a little bit. The sun is finally going down, but it's just been very nice, very relaxing. I felt like I should go further because it was only, what, 3:30 or whatever, but I'm so glad I just hung out. 18.5 tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. So I got water 1 mile in the morning. That's going to be perfect. All right, I will see you all tomorrow. Looking forward to a great night's rest.